I would say to you guys, like, if you're still worried about petty shit like that, like petty questions like, how do I manufacture contact? How do I get her to like me? How do I get her back? If you're still worried about petty stuff like that, it means you have barely changed. You think
Right.
you have, but your change is not 10x. Because if you were 10x, right, your partner will run back to you,
Yeah.
will run back to you, right? And they will stay with you no matter what. Like my partner, for example, I never sleep with one eye open, right? And never worry about other people in the picture, whatever. Who cares?
No.
They're all
No.
kindergartners, right? Compared to
Yeah.
what we have.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
so if you become 10x, if you actually become 10x in your level of safety you can create, the 5 pillars, the internal shifts, you are no longer in the game, right? You transcend the game now. You're in your own league now, right? So if you're
Yes.
worried about silly questions like, what should I do right now? It means you're still in the game. You're still worried
Right.
about the competition, right?
Right.
You haven't transcended the game yet. You need to transcend the game. And that's the standard we
Yes.
want you to get to, you know?
Absolutely. And that's this thing, like I don't even worry about it, right? Like with my partner and I, there's still a long way to go. Like he's only just started to you know, turn around, and he's also very busy, very judicious with his time. He's things that he's working on. He's pre-med. It's an incredibly
Oh yeah.
busy, and you know,
My
because your
wife,
partner was pre-med,
yeah,
your
yeah.
wife now your wife is pre-med. I was also pre-med, and it's just like it just sucks up all of your time trying to get into med school, and it's make or break. And so that he would even give one day to me,
Mm.
right? That he could be spending, studying for like the MCAT,
It's
right?
it's intense. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Um,
intense. And and it and I just don't work. I don't, there's no need to rush. I don't need to do things and make ploys to get his attention, and now he feels safe. He's like, school started again. I'm really busy again. And I'm like, oh, thanks for letting me know. Right. Like now he feels safe sharing this with me, because before that was a huge point of contention. I'm really busy right now. I really have to study. Like it's all make or break. And I would just freak
yeah.
out on him. And now I'm like, oh, that's great. You do your thing, because I'm so untethered, and there's just no rush. I'm just living in the day. And now I also have my own stuff going on because of all the work that I've done. I didn't have any friends before. I didn't have a group to hang out with. I now have a friend group. I now have stuff. I now have more hobbies, more interests. I now enjoy my time alone, and there's none of that pressure. And it's just so much. It's just, it's
That's the
just
way
a
to
world
live,
of difference.
right?
It's the way to live, where
And
you're
like,
like, how good you feel is tethered on whether or not somebody can give you their time or not, is
mm,
not the way to live your life.
yeah. And you know, it's interesting you say
Yeah.
that because like I see the evolution within you too, last year to now, because you know, a lot of people ask me too, well, Jeff, I'm scared to give my partner space. I'm scared. And I asked them like, well, why are you scared? Let me tell you why you're scared. Because you're scared she might find someone else better.
Right.
But
Right.
if you're scared because she might find someone else better, don't say like, well, I'm not going to improve myself, but I'm going to try to figure out a way to pull her in. That's weird, right?
It's
If you're
weird.
scared she's going to find someone else better, then be better so that she cannot find someone else better. And once you
Right.
are actually better, that peace of mind you get, that security you get, that confidence you get, that actually begets more success, because now you can talk from that place of power, that place of comfort, that place of confidence, that place of like bulletproofness, that place that actually makes people feel safe, that makes the good things a self-fulfilling prophecy. That can actually happen now,
Right.
right? And that's the way to live. And so if your partner's wanting space and you're trying to figure out how to rope her back in, you missed the whole point. You missed the whole
You've
plot
missed the
here.
point.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
You've missed the point. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've definitely missed the point of the program for sure.
Oh, you definitely missed the point of what this
Of
event is trying to
everything.
tell you, even,
Right.
right? That like,
Right.
if you were that irreplaceable, first of all, your partner would not need space from something that she loves being around with. And
Right.
if you're scared to give your partner space because you don't believe in your own value, then there's no point convincing yourself that you're high value, whatever it is. Who cares? Right?
Right.
You're not.
Right. You're not. You're not.
Um,
And you'll see it. You'll see the changes because I mean you'll become irresistible to everybody.